Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back from my existing subscribers. Today we're going to talk about the Blitz OP issue and kind of how it impacted how it came to be, and just a little bit of overview of how it changes the game, right? And I also have some positives, some negatives, and some changes that I would recommend based off of my experience that they make to Blitz. Okay, so first let's talk about why this change needed to be made, and that is because his pick rate was very low, and a lot of people were saying that he wasn't a very useful operator. So I understand that perspective of it. So what they went ahead and did is they increased his ability pretty much from before, where he couldn't sprint with his shield up. So they added that, and then they increased him to a 2-speed, but all in conjunction with the increased viability of pistols essentially in the game. So they made pistols a lot better by reducing the pistol recoil, and that coupled with his flashing on his shield, his 2-speed, and the presence of new operators is what is making this game kind of difficult to play sometimes, especially if somebody's good with Blitz. Before all this even happened, now they're just like gods, and it's a credit to them, but part of some of the things I'll recommend is some balancing that I think they should do. So the positives of the Blitz buff is that he's got a much better pick rate, so a lot more people are picking Blitz, and that leads to diversification of the attacking styles. You have a lot more people bringing shields to the fight, and it kind of changes up the speed a little bit. In this aspect, it makes it a little bit faster, but you also have some people that will bring a Blitz and a Montaigne, so that makes some very interesting encounters, to say the least. Let's switch it up and talk about the negatives, right? I feel this part here is my perception of the game, right? I feel the hit detection is a little bit shaky when I'm shooting at his legs. I get that it's hard to hit moving parts such as legs and arms, but sometimes I feel like I can empty an entire magazine and I won't actually hit the guy. Like, I just won't hit his legs. Like, it's like he had full health when he finally ran up all the way down the hallway and killed me. So that is one of the things that I feel like is a negative from his buff. Another negative is, like I mentioned, the pistol recoil. That's like having pretty much, this guy had like 3 crazy buffs that brought him from Tachanka pick rate to Ash's pick rate, like literally in like over the course of a month and a half. I mean, that's pretty significant. So that is another thing. Just coupled, I know I mentioned that earlier, but it's coupled with, the pistols having almost no recoil now, and it's very predictable pattern to him having his flashes, and just him as an overall operator. Some changes that I would recommend that this game make is that increasing the leg shot damage, because if you look at his character model, he has no leg armor. A lot of the people don't, but that's just one thing I feel like when he's sprinting, maybe there should be a penalty when you're shot in the legs. Maybe like a 1.2 modifier or something to that extent. Nothing crazy. Like, you don't want to... What I don't want them to do is Blackbeard this guy or Ella this guy. But at the same token, something has to be done where, you don't have this walking tank that in the hands of a decent player, because some players are not the best, but you just die because it was Blitz, right? And that's where I feel like he's OP. Like, if somebody's better than you, they're going to be better than you, regardless if they're using Montaigne, Blitz, Ash, or anybody. They're just better at the game than you. But when somebody is not better than you, but the operator that they're using lends them so many advantages, like being able to sprint at you, and the worst you could do is like do one of the weakest damaging shots to them, and all they have to do is crouch down while approaching you. That's a problem. The other alternative, if they don't want to mess with the leg damage, is you could just kind of fix the hitbox, which I'm hoping that the hit registration that they're updating will fix that, because sometimes I swear to God, I'll shoot him in the shoulder and nothing happens. Like, I'll just literally have my crosshair on his shoulder and I'll just let go like 2-3 rounds and nothing. It either just bounces off the wall behind him or just completely misses him altogether. So let me know what you guys think about potential fixes for Blitz, or if you like Blitz the way he is now. I do feel like the game needs more powerful operators, because Ash always being in rotation and always being a go-to was kind of getting stale. But with the new meta of Dokkaebi, you have Lion, you have Jackal, Now you got to worry about a Blitz. Like, that's a lot to worry about. And defenders really haven't gotten much, except have one of the most powerful defenders nerfed to oblivion, to the point where only like the best recoil controllers can use her gun. So, and that's Ella. So I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like this game, I still love playing it, but a couple of things need to just be tweaked to bring it back to where it was at. And one of those things definitely is going to be Blitz. All right, I will catch you guys in the next video. And like I said earlier, let me know what you think about Blitz, if you like where he's at, or if you feel like he also needs a nerf. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.